If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Wednesday, December 4th, 2013. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. Joining me today on the show will be Georgia Bulldogs Chase Kalisz and Nic Fink. The two are deep in finals week at Georgia, while also prepping for the Duel in the Pool, which takes place in about 2 weeks in Scotland. Let's bring in via Skype Chase and Nic in Athens, Georgia. Guys, it's great to see you. How are you?
Good to see you too. How's everything?
Oh, not too bad, but I'm not taking finals, so I imagine you guys are pretty stressed out right about now.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of time. I think tomorrow's our reading day, and then we go full swing into things, so we're just getting ready.
So, Nic, I understand you're an engineering major, is that right?
That's correct.
So, what kind of finals are you taking this semester?
I'm lucky. I only have 3 finals, one in biology, thermodynamics, and fluid mechanics, so not too bad.
Chase, this is probably going right over your head.
Yeah, I'm in a little different boat than him.
So tell me you're a sophomore. Have you picked your major yet?
Right now I'm in business, but I'm not really sure where I want to go, so I'm kind of just taking some classes to see what interests me right now, and then hopefully soon I'll be able to stick to one thing.
Yeah, it's sophomore year. It's always that in-between year, and then usually by the end, they're demanding you pick something.
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of time. So does Jack usually let up on training a bit with finals in full swing, or is it still full bore?
Right now, he keeps telling us that we're kind of in an interesting situation. So we had our invite a lot earlier than we usually do. And so he kind of wanted us to not really take Thanksgiving off. He wanted everyone to stay on doubles and everything. And so we had to turn in our final schedule to our counselor so we could try to be at as many practices as possible. We're still working pretty hard right now. So
he understands that we're student athletes, so the student part is very important, and finals are a big time of the year when it comes to academics. So trying to balance it out, swimming and school.
Yeah, it's always not easy. And to add on to that, Nic, I mean, you guys are going to Duel in the Pool, so it's not like the rest of the team that can at least say, well, if I slack off a little bit here this week to get to finals, it's okay because, the first meet's not till January. But you guys got this big meet in 2 weeks, so that probably adds a little bit more to it.
Well, Thanksgiving was, most people say it's a break, but it was actually pretty exhausting.
Yeah.
Still had to keep up workouts and weights and everything, and I think, we had to stay focused knowing that we do have Duel in the Pool coming up, so we couldn't take too much time off after our invite in the winter.
Well, Chase, I want to congratulate you on your Golden Goggle Award for the Breakout Performer of the Year.
Thank you.
So tell me what it was like there, seeing everybody, kind of out of their element, all dressed up and looking their best.
It was a lot of fun. I kind of didn't really expect it to be like that. USA Swimming did a really good job of putting it on, so it was a really fun night, and I know everyone enjoyed being there. I definitely did.
So tell me what the emotion was like when they got to Breakout Performer of the Year. I mean, it's probably like the Oscars. I mean, you're just sitting there wondering if they're going to read your name.
Well, I don't know if I should probably say this, but I kind of already knew in advance. I was the only Georgia Bulldog that got to go. So I think it was Mike Unger called up Jack and told him that I won the award and that they wanted to see if I could go so I could make a speech. So I kind of already knew in advance, but still it was nerve-wracking, and I was pretty nervous for it, but it was fun.
I guess knowing that you had to give a speech probably made it nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I didn't really prepare anything, so that was probably a problem, but it was fine.
Well, I would imagine growing up at North Baltimore and watching Michael Phelps and Bob Bowman bring home, armfuls of these awards probably motivated you to say, one day I'm going to get one of those too.
Yeah, definitely. Bob had them in his office at one point, and they're pretty heavy, so I wanted one of them one day, so it was good to get one.
Chase, you got to skip the last day of the Auburn invite to go to Golden Goggles, but it came at a little bit of a price. You had to do some pretty hard swimming in those first 2 days of the meet. I mean, what was that like to be able to have to get up and do all that racing in just 2 days?
It actually was a lot better than my dual meet schedule. If there's a 4 IM, then I do the 4 IM, and then I do the 2 breasts and the 2 fly. If not at 4 IM, the 2 IM. So it actually wasn't that bad. I actually got to do the 100 breasts, and that was pretty fun doing. I did a 50 free on a relay, which I don't think I'll ever do again. Wasn't very good. I'll stick to 4 IM, but it wasn't too bad. Just enjoyed racing and putting a suit on, so it was fun.
Now, Nick, I want you to be honest. Was there any animosity on the team that Chase got to skip that last day and fly out to Los Angeles?
No. I mean, we all understand that he had to go out there and that the team needed us to be at the Auburn invite. And, there's going to be other Golden Goggles and there's going to be other meets. So, we're just we were happy that we were able to swim, and I was happy to see him win the award, and I think we're all pretty proud of him.
Well, Nick, I know Chase got the Breakout Performer of the Year award, but you had a pretty good year yourself. I mean, first World Championship team, got to go to Barcelona, Spain, in your first major international meet, and now the duel in the pool. I mean, what are your thoughts about how this year has gone for you?
It's gone great. It's beyond words, I guess, kind of surreal. Seeing all these people that I'm making teams with and swimming with, and I'm happy I'm able to come back to Georgia and bring all the knowledge and all that kind of stuff. And it's just it's a humbling experience when you're swimming with Chase and Shannon and all those people who were also on the world's team. And it's been a great year, and I'm just pretty happy that all the hard work and all the time I put into it has paid off. So.
Is there one thing you could say, this is what has helped me make these big strides in my breaststroke races?
I don't know if I can say one thing.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning we have breaststroke group Wednesday morning, and I'd say that's a lot. It's just the whole experience, the college experience, just swimming in an environment where excellence is demanded, and it's expected of you. And I think just being here, racing every day, and I have a great training group, great team, and it's all the little things that help build up to success.
And Chase, you've been having a really good fall season as well. I particularly want to touch on that 3:39 in the 400 IM at Auburn Invite. I mean, it was a second off the time you swam to win the NCAA championships, which most people aren't doing this time of the season. Which of the 4 strokes do you think you've been putting the heaviest focus on this fall?
I kind of, like I said, Wednesday morning breaststroke group, I kind of got out of that this fall semester, and I've been focusing on my fly and backstroke. And I'd say my biggest improvement is my butterfly. I've been doing pretty solid 200 butterflies at dual meets, and I keep getting faster every time I get in the water. My backstroke, still not the prettiest stroke out there, but I ended up going a pretty decent time, so happy with that. So that has been my main focus this fall, and I'm going to kind of work on the rest of the things and bring it all together as NCs come up.
Yeah, I mean, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but 145 in your 200 fly and 145 in your 200 bag, I mean, those are beyond pretty decent.
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with my progress, so it's been fun.
I mean, you're 400 IM. I mean, I remember at World Championships, and maybe it's, you're looking at, you're racing against guys who are flyers and backstrokers, so, a lot of people were saying it's not out of the ordinary for Chase to be 7th, 8th place after backstroke because he has that great breaststroke and freestyle. But does that, racing against those guys and having to feel like you have to fight so hard on that breaststroke, was that kind of the motivation for you to say, okay, I really need to make my flying back better?
Yeah, Worlds was kind of an eye-opener. When I watched the video, I was, I think, like 5 body lengths behind Kosuke Higino. So I kind of don't want to do that anymore. I'd kind of like to be in a closer range and then be able to do a solid breaststroke and bring the free home pretty fast. So that's kind of what I talked to Jack about doing, and we've made accommodations. I've been doing backstroke group and trying to work on my stroke. It's getting better, but we're getting there.
Progress.
Yeah.
It's still going to be that stroke that you don't look forward to.
Yeah, definitely not. I very much look forward to the breaststroke where not many people do. So that's definitely my favorite part of the race.
The media focuses a lot on the women's team there at Georgia, and maybe rightly so because they won the NCAA championship last March. But I'm curious how the men's and women's team work together there to continually do so well.
Well, we give a lot of credit to the women's team. They train pretty hard, and they're great training partners. And we're actually really close with them. And I think we get along really well. We're a pretty cohesive group, and it's just with the girls training with us, it kind of adds a different element to practice every day. And I think sometimes we push the girls and they push us to go our best.
Yeah, we're still waiting for our ring to come in the mail for their title. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should be giving you some credit. Well, another thing that was really popular for you guys was that Harlem Shake video you guys did in February. I think everybody's going to be looking forward to something as a follow-up to that. So you guys got to get busy.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm kind of glad it died down. It was pretty overwhelming and pretty distracting, but I don't know what we'll do next, if anything.
Yeah, well, I guess there's really no way to top something like that.
Definitely not. I think we got like 40 million views, so that was pretty good.
Hang up the camera at that time.
Yeah. Stop while you're ahead.
Right.
Well, before we stop this interview, I want to submit you guys to the final 5. These are 5 questions we ask all of our guests on the show. So, Chase, as the IMer, I'm going to ask you the first question. If you could change the order of strokes in the individual medley, how would you change it?
Well, in my dream world, it would be butterfly, breaststroke, free. But I think fly's pretty good. No, I'll definitely do backstroke first.
From a dive or from a backstroke start?
Backstroke start. Backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle fly. Because, yeah, I think that would definitely play to my advantage with my endurance. So I'd probably optimize my M with that order.
That's a pretty good order. Nick, next question's for you. What's a career or job you think you would most like to try?
To try?
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Just say something impressive.
Swimming? Oh.
Outside of swimming, because you're already a swimmer.
I don't know. I'm interested in. I'm an engineering major, so robots seem kind of cool. Building the Iron Man suit would be a pretty sweet job, but that's kind of in a fantasy world.
You're getting there. You're taking that class next semester.
That's the next semester class. That's right.
Yeah, Iron Man suit building.
Yes.
All right, Chase, this one's for you. What's a career you think you would not like to try?
There's a whole bunch of them out there, but the least, I don't know, probably like teaching or something. No offense to teachers. I've had some great teachers out there, but school has not always been my favorite.
Yeah. Well, if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's why there are good teachers out there. They love that job. All right, Nick, the next one's for you. If you could change or add any of the rules in the swimming rule book, what would it be?
Any rules in the swimming rule book? With all the kind of complications that have gone on with the breaststroke pullout,
Unlimited pullouts.
Unlimited pullouts would be nice. But I don't know. I think the dolphin kick rule is kind of interesting. Maybe either unlimited dolphin kicks or, well, I don't know. Maybe not that.
Just take them away altogether.
That might be one rule that I'd throw in there.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. Now, I'm a breaststroker, so I'm going to side with you on that. All right, last questions for both of you. Start with you, Chase. Where do you like to go for vacation?
I haven't really had time to really take off for a good vacation in a long time, but Barcelona wasn't too bad. I wouldn't mind going back there. That was a lot of fun. So
okay.
I'd like to go there again and enjoy the city and the beaches more than just one day like I did for a few hours. So I think I'd like that.
Okay. Nick, how about you?
I don't know. I heard Italy is kind of nice, so I would probably want to take a kind of trip there. There's a few places over there that that are definitely worth seeing, is what I hear. So
Well,
vacation would be cool.
Gold Coast's not bad too.
Oh yeah.
well, there's Pan Pacs next year, so that'll be opportunity to go. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us today. Appreciate your time, and have fun with the rest of finals. I know that's probably weird to say have fun with finals, but hope you guys do well, and have safe travels over to Scotland.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure. All right, and our thanks to you as well for watching today's edition of the Morning Swim Show. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks, guys.